So hello guys, hello everybody, and we are back live on air, and it's a semi-final time, guys. The Trinbago Knight Riders taking against St Lucia Kings, and we have got a wicket right over here, and that was a replay. To be very honest, not the wicket. Well, Mark Dale is really looking very well over here, well set, and this time he has played it very well towards long on. We'll get a couple. Roston Chase is on the strike, and on the other hand, he's got Mark Dale, who has been playing really beautiful today. And the season hasn't been very bright for Mark Dale throughout, but this is the day. This must be his day. He's playing it when they needed it the most. No Fab du Plessis for St Lucia Kings, and he's on 68, not out from 35 deliveries. And here we have got Gary Perry, who has been very expensive in the first over, given a 15 runs of his first over. And let's hope that he can bring some wickets for TKR, and this time smacks it over the head of umpire, and that will be a maximum. Beautiful striking from Mark Dale over here, and that was a low full toss over there, a bit juicy, quite fuller, overpitched, and there you go. He was already clear his front legs and went for the smack over the top of the umpire for a beautiful six. So the left arm orthodox going for plenty of runs today. Not one of the good days. Oh well, this is a very close decision, whether it's a 6 or a 4. The ball has landed very much nearer to the boundary ropes. So seems like there's a drop. Is that before the ropes or just on the ropes? That is the question, and it seems like it's on the ropes. Let's see what the umpire signals, and the stand-in umpire over here is giving it a 6. Yes, that is it. That's a maximum for Mark Dale. And with that comes 100 sixes in the CPL this season. Mark Dale once again on the strike. This time whips it on the onside. Will get a single, and yes, he gets it very comfortably. Roston Chase is on the strike. Now without a Fab du Plessis, there always had to be one guy to stand up, to stand firm for St Lucia Kings, and that has been Mark Dale today. It hasn't been the proper day for Andre Fletcher, the stand-in captain of St Lucia Kings. Rakim Cornwall, the other opener, he's known to be more of a power play player, but wasn't his day too. But Mark Dale stood up very well, and they're very beautifully. It's a little fancying around by Roston Chase, and just a single taken towards short fine leg. Guys, I'll quickly just share this link on the various social media platform, guys. So just wait a minute and we'll be right here. And this time tries to play it back to the bowler, and yes, no runs offered this time. So once again another low full toss, this time a bit wider from Gary Perry, and the batsman didn't quite time that well, and therefore no run. Well, St Lucia Kings 107 for 2 after 11 overs. Things has really gone in favor of St Lucia Kings till now, and one has to admire the way he batted. I'm talking about Mark Dale. He has been fantastic today. He has really been fantastic. He's played shots in various parts of the ground and he's looked superb, striking almost 200. But has been really good for St Lucia Kings. No Fab du Plessis due to injury. He was suffering from concussion, post-concussion injuries actually, after the PSL had been 3 months off, and once again he returned. He scored a century. He was looking in good touch after a few bad knocks, and now once again he's incurred another blow. And this time it's Karan Pollard, the skipper himself, with the ball in hand. And there you go, Karan Pollard. What are the areas that he might look to bowl, or this time keeps it on the length, and the batter goes off the back foot and beautifully drives it. Will get a single down to deep extra cover. This has been good rotational strike, and we've seen Roston Chase is more of a striking, rotating the strike quite well over here, and is trying to give more and more the strike to Mark Dale, who has been looked fantastic. If you look at the pulled shots, if you look at the extra cover drive, if you look at over the top of the bowler, he has been simply brilliant. And you know what, that being one of the reasons why St Lucia Kings have been backing Mark Dale at the top of the order, the middle order as you can say. And he bats generally, he used to bat generally at number 3 or 4, and as the tournament progressed, Mark Dale's batting order went up. Well, Karen Pollard this time, oh, beautiful delivery, quite slower, put that in a bit wider of the reach of the batsman, and the batter looks to give a short jab drive, but gets an inside edge behind the keeper and will get a single. So St Lucia Kings 109 for 2 at the moment after 11.2 overs, and Karen Pollard has played 92 matches and has picked up 86 wickets. So that's brilliant from Pollard. Not to forget that he used to be one of the all-rounders for West Indies cricket team at his initial days, and this time plays it straight towards long on, wider of long on, and gets a single. So there's good strike rotation from both the batters over here, and to me it does seems like it will be a very heavy run fist affair, because TKR also has got good batting lineup and the surface really looks quite hard. The ball is coming to the bat quite well. Nothing offered for the paces, and a bit of sluggishness in the wicket sometimes, not always actually. And this time, ace it up this time, slightly shorter of third man, will get only a single. The left-hander Mark Dale is batting at 77 at the moment, and Roston Chase is the 19, 111 for 2 at the moment, still few balls to go. And if you look, slower one from Karen Pollard, it's giving it very wider of the reach of the batter. There comes Pollard. This time once again, no, goes into the batsman from over the wicket, and there goes the ball straight into the stands. Roston Chase on fire. That was right in the arc of Roston Chase, and he has sent it out of the ropes this time. Lovely hitting. He saw that coming. Karen Pollard just changed the angle from where he was bowling this time over the wicket. Bowls into the right-hander. Roston Chase makes light room, watches the ball well, clears his front legs, and yes, that's a biggie over the umpire, straight down the ground. So a good over of the Pollard has slightly been damaged. The reputation of Pollard's economical over has completely been damaged at the moment. And this time, ears it up. Is there a man? Is there a man at the extra cover? Well. Oh my goodness. And that is gone all the way. That will be another boundary if I'm not wrong. Well, the stream did stop a bit for a few moments, and that being the reason why the commentary got late, guys. So this is some great hitting from Roston Chase, to be honest. Karen Pollard is gone for a tour around the park this time. It was Ali Khan earlier, it was Carey Pierre earlier, and now it's time for Karen Pollard. It was quite a wideish delivery, and the batter knew that it was coming. It was going to be wide because the previous one was quite nearer to his body, and the batter, he just shuffled, he just walked a bit across and went over. Timed it very well over extra cover, and gets away with a beautiful 6. Well, his 12 overs gone, and 123 for 2 at the moment. St Lucia Kings, they're really looking very solid at the moment, and wickets are very much needed. Wickets are very much needed at the moment for Trinbago Knight Riders. Well, guys, Roston Chase has hit 22 sixes so far, and in the previous over he has hit 2 sixes to Karen Pollard. Pollard might be thinking, oh my goodness, what has this guy had today? He's looking in some real good touch, isn't it? And who's next? They will continue with the spinner, and this time it's Akil Hussain, who has been one of the successful spinners so far and is beautifully bowled. Lovely delivery from Akil Hussain. Right in the full. The batter tries to go for a reverse sweep and misses it. Lovely bowling from Akil Hussain. I think this quite impressive from the youngster Akil Hussain. This time makes room, and beautiful follow through from Akil Hussain. He saw that the batter taking a bit of room and followed the batter this time and bowled him right at his toes. No room for the batter to hit those mighty sixes. Akil Hussain is bowling very wittily over here. Gets away with a single this time. .2 overs been bowled. This has been a very good over so far. I mean, the first two balls that has been bowled is very clever from Akil Hussain, and we hope that he gets to do that, because TKR has really been struggling. Beautiful, a slight bit of turn away from the right hander over there. The ball is gripping a bit at the moment, and Roston Chase tried to whip that one but saw that ball coming into his stumps and managed to work out a difference over here. Oh, beautiful, a quick one from Akil Hussain, and the batter goes backwards and plays it down the extra cover region for a single. And the smart ball is breaking 2,919 as the turn that is been offered in the ball at the moment. This time plays it towards long off, will get a single, and yes, quite a fuller one, and once again very quick from Akil Hussain. So there isn't any loose deliveries that he's offering Akil Hussain. He has been really brilliant. He's got one wicket earlier on of Andre Fletcher. He has really been good. Given a 26 runs from 3.5 overs. One of the most economic bowlers in today's game for sure. Oh, this time drags the length backwards, and the batter has whipped it on the onside. Will get a single only. They were looking for a double, but beautiful fielding over there by Carey Perry. Was sprinting from deep mid wicket and dives to his left and saves a couple of runs for TKR. So St Lucia Kings won 27 for 2. So still, certainly a little bit of brakes applied in the car for St Lucia Kings. Akil Hussain coming into the attack and giving away only 3 or 4 runs in this over. So it's been pretty good. And if you look at the most runs in the Hero CPL 2021 has been Roston Chase with 400 runs. Evan Lewis following him at the second position, 343. That is Faf du Plessis, 278. You know what surprises me is that Faf du Plessis has played very less amount of matches compared to Roston Chase or an Evan Lewis or a Kennard Lewis or a Glenn Phillips, who are also at top 5. But you look at that, Faf du Plessis is right there at number 3. So we know the amount of impact that Faf du Plessis can create, and he's a run machine for sure in any T20 format. This time, Shem is a bit down and tucks it on the onside and will get a single. Roston Chase, good rotational strike. Markdale back on strike. Sunil Naran is the man who's bowling at the moment. He's given away 10 runs off his 2 overs. Still 2 to go. Oh, this time goes for the big shot, and that's straight to the man at long on. Sunil Naran gets the wicket, and this is a very, very vital wicket. Hi, Atif Sheikh. Hi, hello, buddy. Who do you think is going to the winner? Is it TKR or St Lucia Kings? And let me summarize this wicket for you guys. Sunil Naran over here. He pitches the ball slightly shorter of fuller than delivery on the middle and leg. The batter tries to make room and goes for the big hit over there, tries to clear the long on region, but no, he fails to connect it very well. Now the best of the timing from Markdale, and the fielder at long on takes a very easy catch, a comfortable one for him, and Naren gets his first wicket. So third wicket down for St Lucia Kings, 128 for 3 after 13.2 overs. Roston Chase is on the other hand, is on 34 of 19 deliveries, and David Vissy is is a new man in. Each and everybody hearing this Cricket Tribune live on here, make sure you subscribe this channel Cricket Tribune for many more such live sessions with all of you guys. I hope you won't dislike these sessions, because I'm trying my best effort to put in front, despite various obstacles. But yes, it's all about enjoyment in CPL, isn't it? And that's what I'm trying to go. Keep going, buddy. You are doing very good. Thank you so much, Afif Sheikh. If you guys support, I'll be more keen on doing and giving my best, guys. So yeah, make sure you do follow Cricket Tribune on various social media platforms. Well, it's the right-handed batsman on the strike, Roston Chase. Tries to slam it on the onside, but beautifully fielded by the point fielder. Saves a couple of runs, and the batter is sent back towards the crease. That was a magnificent square cut from Roston Chase as the ball was slightly looser. It was right on the field stump. It trots backwards and tries to cut it, but beautiful work by the fielder at point. Sunil Naran, here he comes, tries to play the reverse sweep over. Oh no, not the best of the timing, and gets the leading edge, a top edge to be precise, just near the gully region. Sunil Naran has really performed well in the CPL so far. Earlier on, we have seen in the last few months things hasn't really gone well for Sunil Naran, and right after changing his action, things haven't really worked well. But this is one of those seasons for Sunil Naran where he has really performed well. And once again, this time an off-spinning delivery on the full, spinning inwards the right-handed batsman to strike into his pads. The batter tries to whip that one, but misses it, gets beaten, and gets hit straight on the pads. No appeal from the fielder because the ball is missing the leg stump. So after 13.5 overs, St Lucia Kings 128 for 3. One more ball to go. The last one on the full, slow one, just walks slightly across on the back foot and guides it towards point. Well, to wrap things up, 14 overs gone, 128 for 3. St Lucia Kings. Roston Chase is batting along to David Vissy, who is a newcomer. He's faced 4 deliveries, is yet to score a run at the moment. Roston Chase is on 34 of 19 deliveries. Hi Atif, if you are still hearing me, I would love to know your opinion. What do you think? St Lucia Kings 128 for 3 after 14 overs. Do you think they are in a very commendable position? And there's always a semi-final pressure on the opposition, be it any team. Yes, I do agree that it is TKR because they are a very experienced side in the knockout stages, but still there can be a semi-final pressure. So who do you think is quite ahead in the game at the moment? To each and everybody hearing this is my question to all of you guys. I would love to get your opinions in the comment section down below. Well, 14 overs gone, 128 for 3, and आज़ाद परिंदे लाइव मैच कौन से चैनल पर आएंगे? प्रो इट्स लाइव कोई चैनल पे तो नहीं आ रहा है, पर फैन कोड पे आ रहा है, पर फिलहाल तुम यहाँ पे भी देख सकते हो. एंड दिस टाइम गोज बिग एंड आउट ड्रॉप्ड इट. Oh my goodness. And Carey Perry, he could have got a wicket over here, but it just dropped. The fielder in the deep was the long leg fielder out there. He was running towards deep square leg. and tried to make a dive and just missed it by inches. Oh my goodness. He has almost taken that. Oh my goodness. Now that was a big wicket, isn't it? Now this time, oh, goes for another whack. Roston chases high up in the air. Doesn't seem like it. Oh, it's taken. It didn't seem like it would go out of the ropes, but Karan Pollard is frustrated over here. Oh my goodness, just look at that. The wicket keeper, Dinesh Ramdin, runs backwards and grabs slots. He doesn't run backwards, he runs sidewards and grabs a stunner over here. And it's just in the previous delivery, a catch was dropped. And that being the reason, Karan Pollard is all frustrated and the fielders up there, they've got a big wicket. Roston Chase is gone. He's gone for 36 of 21 deliveries. Now this is a real big wicket and St Lucia Kings once again on trouble. The new man in is Tim David. Tim David has been roped by Royal Challengers Bangalore. Azad Parinde, you were asking live match concert channel for Aenge Bro. If you're not able to watch the live match, you can follow this live watch along as I bring forth the commentary for you for the CPL 2021 match. Well, there's 130 for 4 at the moment. St Lucia Kings after 14.2 overs. Tim David is on the strike. David Vasey, on the other hand, is also another new batter. Is also another newcomer who is in on at the moment. So Gary Perry, he seemed very frustrated after the catch was dropped towards the deep square leg region in the first ball of the over. But once again, he is quite delighted as he's finally redeemed what he deserved. And he's got a wicket. He's got a wicket as Roston Chase went for a big whack. It was quite a wide delivery, pulled in the fuller region, and it's always a bit difficult. You know, you need a little bit of extra bit of timing, a little bit of extra bit of power to generate on playing those big shots. Which team are you supporting today? Bro, if you ask me, the team I'm supporting, TKR is the favorites for me. I'm more or less it's all about enjoying the game because CPL, I love the enjoyment that CPL provides. But if you ask me which is the favorite, I would say is TKR, Trinbago Knight Riders. And yeah, but despite the fact St Lucia Kings is a very good team, so and they have got all those things that can restrict TKR from getting into the finals. Trinbago Knight Riders has always been into the semis and finals in most of the seasons. This time played it towards point, saved by the fielder at point. Beautiful works. Atif, which team are you supporting? I would love to know your opinion too. Which team are you supporting? TKR or SLK, St Lucia Kings? A bit of mix up between the batters, and but they are quite safe as they have pulled themselves back within the crease in the right time. This time goes backwards and shibis towards long on. Will get a single. 132 for 4 at the moment after 14.5 overs. This has been a very good over for Gary Perry actually. Now Gary Perry, who went for plenty of runs in the first few overs of him, has finally redeemed himself by getting the big wicket of Roston Chase. This time sprays it on the full, on the off and middle. The batter leans forward and tucks it on the offside. Will get a single, scampers for a single, and Tim David will be on the strike. So 15 overs gone, 133 for 4 at the moment. Gary Perry, his bowl is 3 overs, given away 30 runs and picked 1 wicket. So there are plenty of more overs to go, 5 more overs to go. Who do you think should bowl? I think Sunil Narine needs to bowl 1 over. Ravi Rampal has got 2 overs to bowl. Ali Khan has got 2 overs to bowl. Now the thing is, will Ravi Rampal and Ali Khan be bowling 2 overs each, because they had been little less economical compared to few of the spinners, but I think that will be the thing, you know. See, Sunil Narayan will be bowling 1, Ali Khan 2 and Ravi Rampal 2, because the other bowler is either Gary Perry or Pollard. I don't think Pollard is going to risk with Gary Perry in the last few overs, and Karan Pollard 2 was expensive in his solitary over. Sunil Narayan keeps it tighter in the stumps and the batter plays it back towards the bowler. No runs offered. 133 for 4. I think St Lucia Kings will be looking to 180 plus total from here, and it would be really good if they get 200 plus, because TKR are known to chase big totals. They have the ability to chase big totals, and this surface really looks like one of those surfaces where a team chasing a big total may emerge as winners. Defense it with the front forwards written, and no run suffered. So this has been very good over from Sunil Narayan. Narayan actually has been very good. He has been very tight throughout the game. The tournament has been very good, and that is a very good news for Kolkata Knight Riders too, because Sunil Narayan has found his form back, isn't it, guys? If there are any KKR fans hearing this, watching this, then this is good news, because Sunil Narayan is getting into the groove slowly and steadily. Swivels it behind a deep square leg at the moment, gets away with a single. 134 for 4 after 15.4 overs. Each and everybody hearing this cricket tribune on live on air, guys, I would really love your support. If you could support me and share this live stream among your friends. We'll be live also on the second semi-final that will be slated from 12 a.m. IST. Sunil will roar for sure. Absolutely, Atif, I do. Even I believe, Sunil should roar for KKR. He's been brilliant in the CPL. And one often thinks, that if you look at Sunil Narayan, he has gone plenty of trouble in the past, with his action. And still he comes back and executes what he's known for. And that is a brilliant thing, because it's not always easy for a bowler or for any cricketer. You undergo changes in action or changes in a batting stance or whatever. So for Sunil it has been the change in action, so it's really not that easy. Again and again changing the action, having issues, there's always groaning from the other end, from the boards or from the oppositions about the action. And Sunil Narayan comes back and is always ready to deliver for the team. That is something really very exciting about Sunil Narayan. And if you look at the most dot balls bowled in this season, and that is Sunil Narayan with 143 dot balls, is second on that list. Akil Hussain with 144 dot balls in this season is at the top. Akil Hussain just slightly above Sunil Narayan. So this has been the case for Sunil Narayan. As I mentioned, Atif, as I mentioned each and everyone, Sunil has been in very good form, and that is where you can see 143 dot balls bowled in CPL 2021, being the second and this position of most dot balls bowled. Atif, what do you think? You didn't say me, Atif. Whom are you supporting? Are you a supporter of Trinbago Knight Riders, of Karan Pollard, Sunil Narayan, Ali Khan and others? Or are you a supporter of St Lucia Kings, featured by Roston Chase, Tim David and others? Well, Ravi Rampal, the veteran, is into the attack. And we have heard great news about Ravi Rampal, as he has been roped in by Royal Challengers Bangalore. I'm sorry. Ravi Rampal, he has made it into the Cricket World Cup squad, T20 World Cup squad, and that is a very pleasing news for Ravi Rampal and all his fans. Yes, TKR for sure. Yeah. Most of them are very TKR fans, I see. Atif, if you haven't followed, if you haven't joined us, our Telegram channel, you can also join our Telegram channel, because we give various teams for various matches, and even in today's match we gave our team. And guess what? Roston Chase is our vice captain. He has scored well, and Mark Dayal is in the team too, who has scored very good runs, plenty of runs. So we try to make the proper analysis and give teams on our Telegram channel. The name is Cricket Tribune. You can just search for Cricket Tribune in Telegram and find it, and you'll get regular teams over there. Well, 136 so far at the moment. Team David and David Vesey trying to steady the ship once again. Any link for that? Surely I'll just put the link over here. Wait a minute. Just a second, bro. This time goes for a big whack and gets away with a 6. So this was very much needed. This was very much needed from St Lucia Kings, and they have finally got a 6 at the moment. The batter David Vissy out there, he shimmied down the ground. It was quite wide a ball, wide delivery from Ravi Rampal, and just went over the offside region for a beautiful 6, for a beautiful maximum. Atif, just hold on a second, I'll give you the link. Well, St Lucia Kings requires more and more amount of 6s and 4s from this pair, that is Tim David and David Vissy. Both of them are fantastic batters. David Vissy more of an all-rounder. It's high up in the air. How far has it gone? And yes, another. Oh gosh, oh gosh. This is great hitting from the batter over here, David Vissy. He's playing a cameo, and Ravi Rampal, the veteran, has been taking for a tour. Look at that, length delivery. Dragged the length backwards, and the batter waited for it. Quite easy pickings for him, and smacks it over the square leg for a 6. Lovely hitting from him. Well guys, if you're tired of losing in Dream 11, then this is a link that I'm sharing with all of you guys. Praveen Bharati, hi guys, hi Praveen, how are you brother? It's great to have you. Aniket Pal, hello Aniket Pal, how are you Aniket Pal? Are you watching cricket, Aniket Pal? Aniket Pal 6813, so is that your class and roll number? Well, this time a very good delivery from Ravi Rampal as he sprays it on the full, a bit wider on the 4th stump, and the batter just tucks it down, manages to tuck it down back to the ground. Yes bro. Okay Aniket Pal, make sure you just share this video, share this live stream on to various friends of yours who might be waiting to get the link for live stream of TKR vs St Lucia Kings. This time smacks it over. Oh, beautiful walk in the deep by the fielder. Lovely piece of fielding, but has stepped on the ropes. Has he managed to save a couple? That is the question, and that is what they will check. That is what the umpire will be checking at the moment. It was a foolish delivery from the right-handed batter, and the batter just drilled it on the onside over extra cover region. A lovely shot, but the fielder from deep extra cover is sprinting towards the ball, chasing it, and just managed to get a hand. And has he managed to save it? Does seems very clear, very neat from him. I shared this video. Okay Aniket, thank you so much for sharing this video. Well, with that, 150 up for St Lucia Kings. 17 overs gone, 150 up at the moment. Well, each and everybody hearing this cricket remote live on here, and we can see a left-arm spinner coming into the attack, Harry Peary, and this time smacks it over once again. This is some real power hitting from the right-handed batsman. Now, what Harry Peary did wrong is that he gave a loose delivery. I understand he pulled it pretty wide up, but it was a length delivery. Too much time offered for the batter. The batter went, it trotted on the back foot and waited for it and smoked it over long on for a beautiful six. And this is some real power hitting at the moment. Tim David is saying, why not me? After David Ricci hit two sixes in the previous over, David might be saying to himself, oh my goodness, I'm in for sure. Another one this time. And Tim David is on a roll. This is some real good hitting from Tim David this time. And the bowler spreads it on the full, on the middle of the batter. Swivels it over deep square leg for a maximum. Afif Sheikh joined. Oh, thank you so much, brother. Thank you so much for joining Telegram channel. And if you're facing any difficulties with our teams, then you may also contact me on via Instagram or via Telegram also. I think it's not allowed in Telegram, but you can contact me on Instagram or any other social media platforms. We'll try to reach you, or even if you comment somewhere, we will try to reach you and tell you the procedure, and we can also try and see if you get more earnings. So that is the thing that we provide, and it's 162 for 4 at the moment. 17.2 overs gone, and Tim David is a 2 consecutive sixes to Carey Perry. And he must be wondering, Carey Perry, that what is the thing, what is the area, what is the ball that I'm going to deliver him next, because Tim David, he's looking dangerous. He is really looking dangerous. He's roaring over here. Oh, this time Cassett Wider is once again high up in the air, and yes, it's delivered another maximum. Tim David, oh my goodness, from where do you get all this power? Oh my goodness. Now that was a quicker one, bowled quite wider, and the right-handed batter. Just look at that top hand. Look at that top hand from Tim David. He widens across and smokes it over long off region for a maximum. Afif Sheikh, I'm also a professional cricketer. Glad to know, Afif. Glad to know. So you must be knowing. You must be all right, Afif. You're a professional cricketer. That's great. But one thing I would love to question you is that, like, you have been a cricketer, right? So you must be knowing at this position where Carey Perry has gone for 3 balls, 3 consecutive sixes. What is the next thing that he can do? How can he make a comeback? Well, this time a bit slower through the air from Carey Perry. From over the wicket this time, gets a bit of turn, and the batter swings and misses. Goes for another big shot. Doesn't seem like it will be carried. Oh, it's right in the gas butt, and beautifully saved by the fielder running from long on. It doesn't matter. The duo will get a couple over here. Tim David once again went for the big hit, went for the big shot, and he targeted the gap between long on and deep mid wicket. But this time, the timing wasn't the perfect one. Once again, a Yorker from Carey Perry, right at the block hole. Hello, yo-yo cricket lover. Aniket Pal. Alright, yes bro. You may continue. Aniket Pal, so whom are you supporting? Trinbago Knight Riders, or is it the other team, that is St Lucia Kings? Are you watching Caribbean Premier League 2021? Well, after 18 overs gone, 171 for 4 at the moment. The previous over was a terrible over for TKR and also for Carey Perry. But thank God, that is the thing that will be saying Karen Pollard. He didn't go for 6 balls, 6 sixes, because Tim Davis started off the over with 3 consecutive sixes. But later on, Carey Perry came back quite well after pulling a couple of good deliveries, Hey guys, just a second. Ravi Rampal is back into the attack. We should try to do some. Wait, I'm coming to you.